What's up? I am finally back and I'm going to go AWOL. Where did the top of the chair go? Slightly better. Let's try a transition. Let's just see if this works. I am at that age where I've gotten over that lump of being a crazy teenager and child, and now I am entering adulthood, but I do not feel remotely like an adult. And I've also become kind of spiritual because it just ended up happening, okay? And if you follow me on my YouTube, there's a lot of videos on spirituality that are up there. The first thing that I have learned that is very important in the last 24 years is there's no point in moping around and feeling bad for yourself. If you carry that baggage with you for the rest of your life and you just keep feeling bad for yourself, it's not gonna do anything for you. Honestly, it's kind of like that thing about forgiveness. Like, you forgiving someone has nothing to do with the other person. It actually has a lot to do with you, because you forgiving someone means that you are letting go of the, like the trauma. There's really no point in pitying yourself and feeling bad for yourself because, bruh, it's the past. The one thing through my spirituality journey that I have learned is that you should be in a flow state. Like, you're always living in the present moment. So anytime you let the past affect the present, it's kind of like, bruh, why? Literally every second, this second that you're watching this video and the fact that I'm talking to you, it's gone. Why would you spend any time in this precious life moping around, feeling bad about shit that's already happened to you? If there is something that's really bugging you that you just can't get over, like maybe there was a lot of trauma in your childhood, start meditating and go to therapy, journaling, self-care, all those things, my loves. When you're at the age of 24, it kind of feels like you have to take care of yourself a little bit. There's that transition that's happening. Number 2, slowing down leads to faster results. We live in a world where time is money. You need to get a bunch of shit done in a day. I've learned the opposite, okay? But when you're constantly on the wheel, running, you're not doing yourself a service anymore. You're actually not being productive anymore because you're burnt out. Slowing down does lead to faster results. I have noticed that when I mentally take the time to be present in everything I'm doing, if I'm making a morning cup of coffee, brushing my teeth, showering, and if you're slowing down and you're appreciating and being grateful for what you're doing in the present moment, you get shit done. It's like that one thing on your to-do list that you were not able to get done for like 3 days. You're able to get done everything on. Some things that I do to slow down is meditate in the morning. I actually take an hour in the morning just to slow shit down in my own head, because that's how I notice that I'm able to get stuff done throughout the day. There's a gray area because I have also grown up in society. I'm a very practical person as well as spiritual, so I understand that there is a balance that needs to be achieved. You do need to get your stuff done. You do need to be productive and functional and get through the things you need to do in order to be financially stable and pay the bills and all this stuff. But I'm telling you, the thing I've learned is that when you slow down and you take care of your body, you take care of your mental health, you set those really, really healthy boundaries, man, you're gonna get results real fast. We're not taught this in society, especially here in North America. It's always just run, get this done. I was in that state of mind for a very long time. I was functioning like that. It's not sustainable. Number 3, chasing happiness will never lead you to happiness. It probably sucks to hear this, because what are we doing if we're not doing things for happiness? A lot of us are working to get rich and get money, and we have these goals because we think that's going to lead to happiness. A lot of us are trying to get our bodies to look a certain way because we think after we get there, that's going to lead us to happiness. That's not the case. If you actually just look at it holistically and take some time out, even right now, just pause this video or whatever you want, think about your life and think about all the things you have achieved to this point. And think about the fact that you are exactly where you wanted to be about 2-3 years ago, and you're still chasing something. So what the hell do we do about that? You should just be happy with where you are right the fuck now. Bruh, you're healthy, you're breathing, you're alive. In the state that you are in right now is happiness. We're taught that happiness is just freeing. You're constantly waking up with no feelings of sadness. That is also not true. Happiness wouldn't exist if sadness doesn't exist. Just like the seasons, we also have our seasons and we must go through them. We're not taught how to deal with difficulty, so what we try to do is we try to make stuff not difficult anymore. Instead of working through it, we kind of cover it up. This is the same thing we do with our emotions, but it is okay to have slower phases of your life. Everything happens for a reason at that point in time. And I'm still learning this too, guys. You need to attract the happiness. Attracting basically just means like, you're grateful right now. You know, happiness isn't something to be achieved. We could just drop all of these stupid expectations that we've put on ourselves and just enjoy where we're at. We made it so far out of our reach. Like, we just think happiness is so out of our reach. It's not. And if we can change our mindset to just think more like that, it will just be better. I just firmly believe that if everyone is more level-headed and knows how to take care of themselves and is genuinely a more happy person and not miserable, then they can't spread around that misery to other people. And I'm not blaming anyone. There's no one to blame. It's just we're not taught this. We're not taught to be level-headed. And so when something shitty happens, we lose our shit. Anyways, the fourth thing that I've learned in the last 24 years. Instincts and gut feelings are real. I was brought up thinking very practically. Like, everyone in my life would think very practically. There's nothing wrong with that. But you know when you have those like very deep gut feelings about someone or something, or that feeling that you want to do something, those are real and those are your calling. They come up in different forms throughout your life, and it's very important to be receptive to those things because that's like the divine literally helping you out, bro. Like, it's just helping you out. For example, having a gut feeling about trying something new, do it. There's no such thing as there's no right time for anything. That doesn't exist. There's never a bad or good time for anything. You just do what that gut feeling is telling you to do. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Don't worry about what other people are going to think about you. Gut feelings and instincts, they're real. They're actually real. It's energy. We are energy. Like, our molecules are just like vibrating particles. Like, we're literally just energy. It makes sense that there's an energetic field that we have and that we get signals from our field when we interact with other energetic objects. It's literally science. This leads me to the fifth thing that I've learned in the last 24 years is to just let go. You can't control everything, nor do we want to. That doesn't mean you just sit down and like not do anything with your life. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there is an extent to how much we can do. There are things in life that are gonna happen that are gonna fucking throw you off. It's gonna pull the carpet from underneath your feet and you're gonna go flying. And that's okay. Having a very level-headed mind about these things are very important. But I am currently working on these things. I have not mastered any of these things myself, but I just wanted to share things that I've learned so far that I think are gonna be beneficial to people's. That's just the vibe right now. Aside from that, I also just wanted to say that I can't believe summer is almost over. That was very random. Yeah. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Love you guys. Bye.